Welcome to Watch It Real. I'm Ira Jersey, the general manager of the men's program here at Real Central New Jersey Soccer. I'm here with a couple of our players to have a little fun tonight. We're going to do a little nerdy, geeky trivia contest with two people who are the opposite of nerdy and geeky, but they are willing to indulge me as the host of this show, doing a little New Jersey-related trivia. So first, I want to introduce everyone to Dante Bettino. He is was our first TCNJ person that a player who we signed to the USL League 2 team. Dante, thanks for coming on Watch It Real.
Happy to be here.
So talk to us a little bit about your background. We heard from Amelia a couple of weeks ago. Talk to us about how you got into soccer and what you're doing now prior to our current season.
Well, I got into soccer when really early age. I didn't really play any other sports. My dad was really keen in on me playing soccer, and not other sports really didn't interest me. So it was just a constant grind that I always loved doing. And I just came off my last TCNJ season a year ago, and I knew I wasn't done yet. And I do a lot of sports training right now, and I've kept myself in shape. So it's been good for me to me staying in shape gives me the opportunity to play. And when you guys came calling in the fall, I knew I had to take my shot, and I'm happy to be here.
So what are you studying? You're finishing your academic career. So what are you doing now for gainful employment, if anything?
Well, for employment, I'm finishing up my undergrad at TCNJ for health and exercise science, and I currently work at Peak Performance in Ewing, where we do a lot of sports training, and we work with all kinds of athletes, and I'm planning to do that after I graduate as well. So it applies to what I do right now.
So who's one of your newer clients, out of curiosity, at Peak
You.
Performance? Yeah. So
here tonight.
For full disclosure, Dante put me through the ringer tonight. My abs are still feeling it after doing some side planks and stuff that I couldn't hold for the amount of time he wanted me to.
Yeah.
Also, Amelia Curtis joins us again. Amelia, you were the inaugural player for the WPSL team for Real Central New Jersey Soccer. Thanks for coming back on the show.
Yeah, of course. Happy to be here.
So talk a little bit about what it's been like, because I know you guys just started training. We talked about that just briefly before we went on air. What's it been like, training during this COVID environment? I mean, is it keeping you fit? Will you be ready to play for us in May when we kick off the WPSL season?
Oh yeah, last week we started practicing for the first time since last fall or last spring, I guess. But it was no equipment yet, so it was just running, which is fun, I guess. This week we start easing back into using the ball and stuff. So hopefully we'll have a pretty solid practice routine by next week or next 2 weeks or so.
Great. All right. So we're going to do this whole thing in just a couple of rounds here. So first, let me tell everyone that season tickets and individual match tickets are on sale. Go to our website at realcentralnj.soccer. They're very affordable, $10. The governor just came out today and said that we're allowed to have 200 people in the stadium. So get your tickets, because there are not going to be that many of them. So we're playing at Mercer County Community College this year, which is a slightly smaller venue than we initially thought that we were going to have, but it is going to be a great atmosphere. We're going to see some great soccer. It's a great soccer specific stadium. And so please, come out and join us for our inaugural season and make some noise. We'll have some fun activities, social distance, of course, but where our fan experience people are working hard to make it the best experience we can given their circumstances. So are we ready, Dante and Amelia, for our first round of trivia? I'm going to do some of the best. we're going to do some of the easy ones. Why don't we go first? Amelia, why don't we start with you? And, look, this one's super easy, and we're going to get harder as the questions go on. So this is like Jeopardy with the low dollar value questions. So what's the nickname of New Jersey? What are we called?
The Garden State?
You got it. All right. So 1 point for Amelia. I should actually keep score here if I was smart. All right. So Amelia got 1. We got Dante. Dante, you're going to get this one. What's the capital of New Jersey?
Trenton.
You got it. All right. I told you these were going to be the easy ones, right?
I got 1.
Okay. We will get a little harder. And this isn't this isn't going to take so long to get through all these. All right. What year, Amelia, was the Battle of Trenton? Little American history here. You can pass to Dante if you want.
Yeah, I'll pass.
All right. So Dante, what year was the Battle of Trenton? See, when I grew up, we had the we had the Shot Heard Around the World. We had this thing called Schoolhouse Rocks, and they fed you these things on Saturday morning cartoons. So you wound up learning these little rhymes and limericks. I'll give you.
Yeah.
All right. The year,
early 1800s.
It was Christmas 1776.
Oh.
Is that the Washington crossing one?
Correct. Yep. The Battle of Trenton was when the Washington crossed the Delaware to meet the Hessians in their lair. I mean, come on, that was the. And then the Battle of Princeton then was actually in very early 1777, just about a week later. Okay, so Dante, this one's for you, and again, you can pass if you want. But what professional soccer team does New Jersey's First Lady own? She is the owner of a soccer team. I'll tell you, it's not Real Central New Jersey Soccer.
I'll pass. I have no idea.
All right, Amelia, do you know?
Is it it's like sky blue or something?
Yeah, correct, Amelia. Good steal there. So sky blue was the answer. All right, and the last one for this round. This one's a hard one. This one's not easy. So I had to think about this one. How many counties does New Jersey have? So there's Mercer County. Dante lives in Mercer County. I live in Mercer. You live in Somerset.
Is it like 22 or something? 23?
Yeah, close. Is that your answer? You want to go with one of the, with how a 22 or 23?
You said close. Maybe a little higher, or maybe lower. I don't know.
Dante,
go
ahead.
I'll go 24. That's my final
Dante,
guess.
that is incorrect. Dante, how much?
I was going to say 25.
The answer is 21. No one takes that round. All right. So we're going to do a quick break here from Buxton Boxes. When we come back, we'll have a quick fire round, and we'll see how many New Jersey big celebrities you guys know. So stay with us. We'll be back in a minute. And now we're here with Christy Redding, who is the managing partner of the Buxton Complex in Ewing, New Jersey. Christy, thanks very much for coming on Watch It Real.
Thank you, Ira.
So first, let's talk a little bit about the history of the Buxton Complex, because you started in 1982, but you haven't always been the Buxton Complex. You were something else well before that.
Yes, actually in 1982, I was not even born yet. So my family started the business as the furniture mill, and it was a sawmill, and I grew up there. Over the years, we've changed from a sawmill to a cabinet making shop to refinishing, and now we are the Buxton Complex, that we do many different things.
So a lot of people know you as Buxton Boxes because you were for many years Buxton Boxes, doing boxes and storage and things. But like you said, it's now a complex. And when you go to your facility, right next to 295 in Ewing, you have a great you have a wide variety of things that you can do there. I mean, I've shopped there. One of our partners has shopped there, and it's one of the reasons why we thought you'd be a great partner for a soccer club. So talk a little bit about some of the other offerings that you have at the Buxton Complex these days.
So in 2001, we opened our storage facility. Along with that came boxes and moving supplies. Then we added U-Haul, because who doesn't need a U-Haul to move? So we've been doing U-Haul rentals now since 2002. We are a top 100 dealer in the country, more than 60 times, I believe now. And it's pretty exciting to work with the U-Haul team across the country. And along with that, recently we opened Buxton's Backyard Structures, which we sell swing sets, sheds, outdoor furniture, and the Big Green Egg. And then
the Big Green Egg, you have to describe that. You can't just leave that hanging out there.
The Big Green Egg is the greatest smoker, grill, and oven all in one. We love to have egg fests and different cookouts and things, but it is a great grill, smoker, and fantastic piece to add to any backyard.
And then you also have Buxton's Quality Furniture as well. So for those people, you know, who maybe they've lived for a year with COVID with the same furniture and things like that, maybe they want to refresh things a little bit. Talk a little bit about the furniture offerings that you have.
Sure. So Buxton's Quality Furniture has 12 different builders that build for us. Most of them being Amish, but all here in the United States, anywhere from Pennsylvania to Ohio, South Carolina, and New York. And we offer everything from simple pine pieces that customers can finish themselves to the hand-me-down legacy pieces that you're going to get from our fine builders.
So talk to us just a little bit about, you know, how to get in touch with you and you know, when your opening hours are, and maybe for some of our listeners, they could get a little bit of a bonus, like when's the best time to go when it's not too busy? Sure.
So we are open 7 days a week, and we are family run. So we're there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 3, and Sunday 9 to 1. You can always reach us at 609-771-0274. And of course, go to thebuxtoncomplex.com. And please feel free, stop in. We have lots of different photo opportunities there, like our giant poly chairs. They're huge, Ira. You got to come.
It's so fun. When the kids were little and we were in Cub Scouts with your kids, you know, they loved going there and getting their picture taken and stuff.
So lots of different photo ops there. The kids can play on the swing sets outside while you shop. And we also have Bountiful Gardens Garden Center there as well. So it's definitely a complex and a nice weekend day out.
Lovely. That's Christy Redding, the managing partner of the Buxton Complex. Christy, thanks for coming on Watch It Real.
Thank you again, Ira.
And we're back live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I'm Ira Jersey again. We're back for round 2. We're going to be, right now, it's Amelia 2 and Dante 1 in our nerdy trivia contest that I kind of roped you guys into doing. Let's talk a little bit about, you know, famous people from New Jersey. So, you know, can any of you think of any particularly famous people from New Jersey right now? Like just off the top of your head? Anyone?
Yeah, I think Whitney Houston's from New Jersey, right?
She might be.
Ice-T, I think, is from New Jersey also. Ice-T.
Ice-T, yeah. So we have some musician aficionados. I'm going to show you guys some pictures, and you know, you're going to have like 2 or 3 seconds. Try not to cheat too much because unfortunately the way this system works, you're going to wind up seeing the file name. So try not to look at the file name. Just look at the picture, and I'll try to trust you. These are going to be famous actors. These are from most of the photos are from Getty Images. So thank you to them, and from New Jersey 101.5, looking at famous actors. So I'm going to share my screen here very quickly. All right. So who is this? Does anyone know? He played Superman back in the 1980s. That's Christopher Reeve. All right. How about this guy? More recent. Heartthrob a couple of years ago. Oh, come on. You guys know. You guys know.
Is his last name Hawke?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ethan Hawke. So did you get that for real, or did you cheat there a little
No,
bit?
I think I watched one of his shows. I'm trying to forget.
All right, I'll give it to you, Dante. There it is, all tied up. All right, here we go. Who's that?
Is that Paul Reski? Or he was in Goodfellas. He's been in a bunch of movies. I'm trying to think.
Amelia, you have any idea?
No.
All right, why don't we give this one, Amelia, you get the first shot at this one.
Oh, Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Yeah, there you go. So Meryl Streep. I didn't know the order of this, by the way. Dante, this one's for you. Give you a hint. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh.
Thelma and Louise. Come on, some of the most famous iconic movies in the world. That's Susan Sarandon. All right. Amelia, you're going to get that one. Yeah, that was almost too easy.
Oh, Zoe Saldana.
Oh, very nice, Dante. All right, Dante's still in it. I think that's everyone. Yeah. All right. So after 2 rounds, it's still a 1-point match here, and where it's really, really close between Amelia and Dante. So here we go. So I did an informal poll for these next couple of questions, basically talking to people who currently live in central New Jersey. And so this is kind of like Family Feud, best couple of answers on the board. What percentage of, so here's what I'm going to say. What percentage of people did I ask? So I have to say I asked 10 people. So it's going to be, 10, 20, 30%. Okay. What number of people in Lawrence and Hopewell and Pennington, New Jersey answered which of these answers? So the question that I asked him was, is it a hoagie or is it a sub? So Dante, why don't we start with you? What percentage said hoagie?
I feel like it's going to be more than 50% because there's Hoagie Haven in Princeton, but 60 said hoagie.
Okay, Amelia, would you go higher or lower?
I agree with that.
Okay,
60.
60%.
I'll go higher for fun.
You go high.
70.
You go higher for fun for 70. The answer was 80%. So 80% said hoagie. Only 2 said sub. So I'm gonna have to give that point to Amelia. I'm making up the rules, by the way, just so you know. All right, so Dante, since you're behind, you get to answer this one first again.
Good.
What percentage of people called it Taylor ham versus pork roll? Taylor ham versus pork roll. And remember, it's not my mother who grew up on Long Island. She doesn't live around here. To her, it's Taylor ham. She doesn't know what pork roll is. So
I might have to go 50-50 on that one. I hear too many conflicting sides when I'm asked that question. So I'll go 50-50.
Fair enough. I like the governor who said Taylor pork or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Amelia?
I say pork roll, so I'm going to go in favor of that. I'd say like 70%.
Actually, believe it or not, and this shocked me because just about everyone who I know calls it pork roll. But again, my informal poll was 60%. So I'm going to give this one to Dante because he didn't go over. So we'll do it very much the style. All right, here we go. So here's the deal. The score is now 5-4. Last and final question. Dante, we're going to go with you again first. If you get this, it's going to be tied, and we'll call it a tie. This can end in a tie, just like a soccer game, right? If you don't get it, then the answer is then Amelia wins.
Pressure.
No pressure.
This is a yes or no question, so you have to get it.
Okay.
Is Central New Jersey real?
Yes.
What percentage of people in Lawrence, Hopewell, and Pennington said it when I asked them if Central Jersey is real? How many of them said it was?
Might have to be 70%.
Amelia?
60% think it's real. I think it's real.
It was 100%. Everyone who I talked to said Central Jersey is real. Dante gets the point there, coming closer, not going over, and it's a tie, 5-5. Excellent job, guys. So thank you for indulging me in my nerdiness. I really appreciate it. We do have a comment here. We did get Central Jersey is real. Real, right? For sure. So Dante, come out and see us. Remember to go on our website, Real Central New Jersey Soccer, and buy our season tickets, individual match tickets, whatever matches you can come out to. There's going to be 7 games in USL League 2, 4 home games we have for the women's program. Look for that schedule the week after Easter, we hope. Fingers crossed, assuming all of the schedules are finalized by then for WPSL. For the men's team, we're going to be playing places nearby too. If you'd like to come to some of our away games down in Philadelphia or Westchester, Pennsylvania, or down at the Shore, if you are anywhere near Ocean City, New Jersey, you could check out our full schedule also on our website. Stephen Goldsmith wants a bonus question. Wants me to have a bonus question as a tiebreaker. I'm not going to do that to you. You guys both played well, and I was ready. You both were here. So thank you very much. And finally, on behalf of everyone at Real Central New Jersey Soccer, hope you guys have a great holiday, whether you're celebrating Passover, Easter, or any other holiday that happens to fall within the next couple of weeks. We really appreciate it. Dante, thank you very much for coming on Watch It Real for the first time.
Thanks for having me.
Amelia, thanks for coming back on Watch It Real.
Of course.
And with that, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Please be safe.